It's your favorite YouTube dealer. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. And I feel like it's been a minute since we checked out some more stuff from my personal favorite artist ever, my man Tupac. So I've heard the majority of his catalog. I thought I had heard all of it, but I'll be honest with you, people have brought some stuff through my live streams that have surprised me because I had never heard it before, and it kind of blew my mind. But we do go live every Friday and Saturday on my main channel, Duane TV. If anybody is interested, that link is down below. But this one is called Only Fear of Death. I'm almost positive that I had heard this at one point, but a lot of my Tupac listening took place when I was like a lot younger. We're talking like 15 plus years ago. So it's not even so much that I stopped listening to him. I just haven't listened to a lot of music for like a decade now. Like I just listen to little things here and there. Now we do the reaction, so I kind of focus on music for this. And I've kind of turned into watching podcasts and movies and shows more and stuff like that as I've gotten older. So a lot of the stuff that I'd heard from him back then, it's almost fresh to me again. Because if I didn't listen to the song a lot and I kind of only heard it so often, and it wasn't one that I replayed regularly, it's almost like I'm new to it again. Does that make sense? I feel like people know what I'm talking about. So we're going to dive into this by name. I think I remember it, but I can't remember a certain thing about it at all as far as thinking about the song. So let's dive in and let's see what this one's all about.
Hey, yo, are you afraid to die? Or do you want to live forever? Tell me.
See, I don't remember this at all.
They wanna bury me, I'm worried. I'm losing my mind. Look down the barrel of my 9 and my vision's blurry. Falling to pieces, am I guilty? I pray to the Lord, but he ignores me. Unfortunate because I'm guilty. Show me a miracle, I'm hopeless.
That's an interesting line. The Lord adores me because I'm guilty. Okay, all right. I may have never heard this, to be honest with you, because this does not sound familiar at all to me.
Look down the barrel of my 9 and my vision's blurry. Falling to pieces, am I guilty? I pray to the Lord, but he ignores me. Unfortunate because I'm guilty.
Oh, he ignores me. I thought he said he adores me. Okay, I'm probably already getting comments down below like, Duane, that's not what he said. That's my fault. My hearing obviously is shot today.
Show me a miracle, I'm hopeless. I'm choking up marijuana smoke with every token, it's like I'm losing focus. Falling asleep while I'm in service. When will I die? Forever paranoid, nervous because I'm high. No mental funerals, I'm stressing and going nutty and reminiscing about the niggas that murdered my buddy. I wonder when will I be happy? Ain't nothing funny. Flashbacks of busting caps, anything for money. Where am I going? I discovered. Can't have to save her. My next door neighbor's having convo with undercovers. Put a surprise in the mailbox. Hope she get it. Happy birthday, bitch. You know you shouldn't have did it. Everybody's dying in my next. Who can I trust?
Well, I wonder what he put in the mailbox. Is he talking about like putting some just boom, like something like that? Okay, all right. I definitely don't know that I've ever heard this, which is crazy to me.
That murdered my buddy. I wonder when will I be happy? Ain't nothing funny. Flashbacks of busting caps, anything for money. Where am I going? I discovered. Can't have to save her. My next door neighbor's having convo with undercovers. Put a surprise in the mailbox. Hope she get it. Happy birthday, bitch. You know you shouldn't have did it. Everybody's dying in my next. Who can I trust? Will they be G's and then look at me before they bust? Or will they kill me while I'm sleeping? Shoot to the head while I'm in bed, leaking blood on my satin sheets. Is there heaven for a baller? Getting suspicious, try to speak the line's busy every time I call her. Nancy's telling me to visit. Who else is home? I check the house before I bone, so we all alone. After another hit the highway, see you later.
That's when you know you parent. He said, I checked the house before we bone, so I know we all alone. Like that's when the paranoia be hitting you and stuff like that. I love that Pac just puts his soul into his music. Like whatever he's feeling, thinking, like that's where it came out in the music. But he also had amazing interviews. Like his interviews to me were some of the best interviews like ever. Just listening to him talk and seeing the way that his mind works and how he thinks about things and breaks them down was always extremely interesting to me. And as far as a rapper, just I might be a little biased because again, he's my favorite, but I feel like he's got the best voice and it's like a rap preach style. Like he's almost like preaching as he's rapping. Like it's hard to explain. Like there's certain songs where it's more apparent, but it's almost like da 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 da. Like there's a certain air to it and a certain way that he goes about it that it's like he's explaining something to you all the time, right? Like, and I've really enjoyed that.
The line's busy every time I call her. Nancy's telling me to visit. Who else is home? I check the house before I bone, so we all alone. After another hit the highway, see you later. To all the players, watch the flyway, a nigga later. Bitches telling all the homies that I can fuck her like no other. Now the mother bitches wanna bone me. I'm under pressure, getting drunk. Somebody help me. I drank a fifth of Hennessy. I don't think it's healthy. I see my enemies, they creeping. Don't make me blast. I watch the 5-0s roll, the motherfuckers pass by me like they know me. Smiling as they laugh, I put up my middle finger, then I dash. Niggas don't like me cause I'm thuggin', and every day I'm a hustler, looking to get paid. They wanna bury me and worry, no need to lie. I pray to God I don't scream when it's time to cry. Nowhere to rest, I'm losing homies, and got a bitch. When I was rich, I had clout, now a nigga's lonely. I put the pistol to my head and say a prayer. I see visions of me dead, Lord, are you there? They tell me am I lost cause I'm lonely. I thought I had friends, but in the end a nigga dies lonely. Nowhere to run, I'm in terror. And
Yo, that's the truth though. I thought I had friends, but in the end, the nigga dies lonely. And honestly, like you could have friends. That's the one thing that's kind of scary about life, and it's why I'm not gonna talk about it and get too into it because it kind of gets dark. But in all reality, you can have hundreds of thousands of friends. You could be surrounded by people, right? But in those moments when you're gonna pass away, like you're by yourself. I mean, you could have people surrounding your bed, but you can't take anybody with you, right? It's almost like if you were to be at some dark house and you got to go in it forever and you have all your friends there with you outside, but you can't take anybody in that house with you, right? Like you're taking that walk by yourself, you're closing that door by yourself, you're alone in that. And no matter what, that's just the way that it is. Like, I don't know. It's a really creepy thought when you really think about it. And I'm not saying that I'm, because I have faith in certain ways and stuff like that. I found as I've gotten older, whereas I didn't so much when I was younger. I don't know what I believe as far as like what happens afterwards, but I think that that's part of the reason why people choose to believe that there's something there, that I'm going somewhere where there's going to be other people and it's all going to be happy. And, I'm not saying that that's not true because I can't prove it's not true. Just like I can't prove it is true. I'm just saying that I think that there's some people's reason for attaching to that. Like, I think the reasons behind it are, you need something that doesn't seem like I don't know, right? The I don't know part is the scary part. So yeah, this is interesting. I like this song a lot.
no one cares. A closed casket at my funeral when no one's there. Is there a future for a killer? I changed my ways, but still that don't promise me the next day. So I stay thugging with a passion for everlasting. I'm busting on these motherfuckers in my mask. They wonder if I'm hellbound. Well, hell can't be worse than this, cause I'm in hell now. Don't
Whoo! Okay, that bar right there, that sticks with me because of something that I had read in one of his was it an autobiography? Was it? I can't recall now. It might have even been an interview, honestly. But like he said, I'm not scared of hell because I'm in hell now. Like it can't be any worse. And I think it was an interview where he said like, like this is hell. You know what I'm saying? Because bullets burn. And like the way that he broke it down, I thought was really interesting. And it's something that's worth thinking about, right? Like we say that there's these afterlives that we go to, whether it's heaven, it's hell. How do we know that that's not one of them that we're in right now? And with the way things are and how shit is just kind of always like, you know what I'm saying? Not that great, so to speak. I mean, we have good moments and stuff like that, but it doesn't necessarily mean that hell couldn't have good moments, but there's just more bad than good. And I mean, I guess it depends on the person who feels that way, but I feel like overall, as a whole world, it seems like there's a little more bad than good. That would just be my opinion. So it's not outside of the realm of possibility that that's where we are. Like we're in that place. There's actually a show that I'm watching right now called Has Been Hotel, which is it's a fun show. I've done some reactions to the songs. Now I'm doing reactions to the episodes on my anime reaction channel, and it basically takes place in hell. And there's a girl there named Charlie who's trying to create the Has Been Hotel for people to go to for redemption, so that they can hopefully like cleanse their soul and turn their life around and be good and maybe end up being accepted into heaven instead of having to be stuck down there in hell. And it's like they have fun moments and good times and stuff like that, but then there's also war and you know what I'm saying, all this stuff. So it almost represents Earth. You know what I mean? Like it's really interesting. But I've always liked that he said that.
Don't make me hurt you, I don't want to, but I will. See motherfuckers killed over phone bills. Never will I die, I'll be back. Reincarnated as a motherfucking Mac 11, cause in heaven there's no shortage on G's. I'm telling you now, you motherfuckers don't know, man. You don't know.
That's also an interesting. The only fear in death is coming back reincarnated, right? Because it's like you like some people don't want to not be here anymore. Like I want to be able to live my life, but the thought that you're going to come back reincarnated as somebody else, not going to remember your past life, not going to remember the people that you love, your friends, your family, none of that stuff. And then you also don't know what life you're going to be born into. It is kind of scary. song got me thinking dark now. I gotta watch something like more upbeat after this. Is this the end of it?
Fear death is coming. Only fear death is coming back. Reincarnate.
Okay, I thought it was actually going to be a longer song because there was so much more time left on it. But yeah, okay, this song, like, what's funny is like the beat kind of sounds familiar, but the entire song, as far as his lyrics and stuff, not familiar to me at all. So I don't know. I may have heard this at one point, but it might not have been something that I actually revisited because, you know, at the time when you're younger, you're listening to stuff. I'm more so looking for like troublesome 96. I'm trying to get in a mood. You know what I'm saying? So it just kind of depended. But this was dope. I enjoyed this. I like going down this Tupac path because there's still a lot of songs that I have not heard apparently, and ones that I heard very, very infrequently because maybe at the time just wasn't something that I was trying to listen to. So we'll have to continue on this path. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. Curious to see what you guys got to say about some of the topics down below in the comments. And I will catch you in the next one, homies.